gosh, it's my day already. Oh, I have had such a busy time at week. This time has flown by, and I'm not going to use that as an excuse for not having read entire books, because I haven't been that great at it lately. But sorry, I haven't done full books. I've done little bits of some books, but if you add them all together, that totally makes one giant book. Anyway, I'll jump straight into the first one that I read about 4 chapters of and then put down and got distracted. Prisoner of Azkaban is my favourite Harry Potter book. I only started reading Harry Potter after a long break. I read it when I was 9. My mum had a boyfriend who read with me, who's one of her long-term boyfriends, and when they separated, the book stayed with him because I just never got them. So we read through, I think, 3 or 4 of them, and then I stopped reading them and I didn't have my copies. So I kind of got over it and watched the films, enjoyed them. But I didn't really pick up the books until I moved in with my boyfriend, age 20, 19, I don't know, something. And he had the books, yay! So I picked them up last year to start reading them again, and I've only just got to this one because I'm not such a slow reader. Prisoner of Azkaban is one of my favourites because I just love time travel. There is a question of why didn't they use the time turner to go back and do things more useful, like saving people's parents. But there's always that question in time travel. You can't go back and mess things up because you might become your own grandmother or grandfather in Philip J. Fry's case. So I do like time travel, and this one, the style of writing is easy. That's one of the greatest things about them, I think, is that for people who don't read, like my best friend did not read at all, and now she got obsessed with these and she's a big reader now, which is amazing, seeing as she had so much trouble in the first place. I'm going to move on because I've talked about this for 2 minutes and I've got a couple more books to talk about, and I'm going to run out of time. We don't have a 4-minute rule, do we? I don't want to get punished. So this is the other book, So Love. This is an alternate book to Twilight, and I'm saying that in a way that it's not a supernatural thing, but when I started reading it I thought, is it gonna be? And it's I didn't think it was obvious, the story that happened, but then my sister read it and she said, I knew exactly what was going to happen from the first chapter that you meet the other person. And this is quite a battered one. It's been covered with banana at one point. I had to buy a new copy because I kind of pulled it apart. I loved this book so much when I was about 16 or 17, and Linda Waterhouse, who wrote it, has written a couple more that just aren't as good. Sorry, Linda Waterhouse, you'll never see this video, but I feel bad for saying you have one better book than the others. You probably do try. It happens to all authors, don't worry about it. It's so common. I'm going to stop doing analogies now. So this book is about a girl who, she gets in trouble in this town that she's in with a friend, and she gets moved to the country in the middle of nowhere, and she hates it. But then she meets a lovely person who's all mysterious, and you know the rest. But then there's a twist! Oh no! As all good stories have! And the way it's dealt with is quite good. I'd say it's along the same lines as some of John Green's books, so I don't know, try it. It is nice. It is nice. So, I am at the 4-minute mark, and I've barely said anything about any actual books. So, my next books that I'm going to try and read, I'm going to do this one first, which is a prequel to Pride and Prejudice and Zombies, which is going to work out quite well, because I bought this after Lizzie Bennet Diaries ended, to see if I liked it. I might not, but I'm weaning myself in with something that I know I do. Okay, I'm going to go and eat some brains now, so...